Hi, I'm Alec Baldwin, and I'm happy to be back here on TCM to host this month's Spotlight on Classic Documentaries. On July 20th, 1969, the entire country, indeed the world, was enthralled by Apollo 11's successful landing on the moon. It was one of the defining moments of the 20th century. But as many of you know, it wasn't the first time, nor was it the last trip to the lunar planet. In fact, between December 1968 and November 1972, there were 9 manned missions to the moon. And our next film is about those 9 journeys and a story told by many of the astronauts who made the trip. The title is For All Mankind from 1989, produced and directed by Al Reinert. Reinert was in high school in 1969 and was as fascinated by the moon landing as everyone else. So as a professional writer a decade later, he was happy to be assigned a Where Are They Now article on the astronauts for the Texas Monthly. Reinert went to the Johnson Space Center in Houston to do some research, and while there discovered roughly 6 million feet of 16mm film that the astronauts had shot themselves during their various journeys, most of which had never been seen. He was astounded to learn that no one had ever done anything with the footage, so the idea for our film was born, as was Reinert's directorial debut. He conducted interviews with 20 of the 24 astronauts, compiling 80 hours of material. But rather than chronicle the individual trips, Reinert combined the footage to make a composite voyage to the moon, narrated in their own words by the men who took the journey. And it should be noted that Al Reinert's passion for the moon didn't end with this project. He is the Academy Award-nominated screenwriter for the 1995 film Apollo 13 and the writer for 2 episodes of the HBO miniseries From the Earth to the Moon. But here, nominated for the Oscar for Best Documentary of 1989, For All Mankind.